Hey everybody, it's your boy Gabe, and welcome back to the Light Designs Cult Activity Podcast. This is episode number 2. I hope you guys are doing great out there. It's great to hear from you. We got some awesome feedback on the first episode. I was so pumped about it. Thank you so much for all the listens and all the wonderful feedback. I really appreciate each and every one of you. I got a comment that came in from a guy named Justin Hatfield, and he said that it would be a cool idea to have a little bit of talking in the episode before the music comes in. So I recorded it. Awesome, super hardcore, heavy hitting drum and bass mix for you. Before we get any further though, I just want to say a big thank you to our wonderful, fantastic friends over at Budget Vapors. You can use my promo code on budgetvapors.com. My promo code is Gabe Sentia. That's capital GABESENTYA, and that will get you 120 milliliters of premium e-liquid for $8.49. So go over to Budget Vapors, help support the show, keep the show on the airwaves so we can keep building bigger and better, wonderful content for you. So that's budgetvapors.com, promo code Gabe Sentia, and that helps support the program. But yeah, so how's everybody doing? My week has been really busy. It's been, I honestly didn't even know that today was Wednesday. I'm actually trying to put up these podcast episodes every Wednesday, and I realized today that it was Wednesday, and I'm recording this Wednesday night. Actually, technically Thursday morning, so you should be able to hear this Thursday in a couple hours. Yeah, I've been doing 7 videos a week on 3 YouTube channels, and time has just lost all meaning, time and space. Gil, my friend Gil, and my friend Simon sent me a wonderful package in the mail that I did a review of on the channel. I made a review of Death Wish coffee this week. And so I've been really getting down on this Death Wish coffee, man. I have been getting in there. Have you guys ever tried Death Wish coffee before? It's super, it's got like a warning on the back because it's apparently the highest level of caffeine that you can possibly put into coffee or something like that. It hits really hard. And so I've been, man, days are meaningless now. It's like, you guys ever watch Star Trek? I'm a big Star Trek fan, but I only like Next Generation. I acknowledge the other generations of Star Trek. I think they're great, but Captain Picard is my superior commanding officer. That's who I answer to. That is my captain. I will follow him to my space grave. And so how I picture, I almost said vaping. How I picture vaping Death Wish coffee is, when they go into like warp 9, like maximum warp, and all the stars become like lines. That's what I picture. That's what I feel like when I drink some of that Death Wish coffee. So I didn't even know a week had gone past. Man, I love that show. I get super into it in waves, so I don't like wear it out. I'll get really into it for a little while, and then I'll kind of chill on it, and then I'll get really into it again. But boy, do I love that show so much. I was looking at the analytics for the first episode of this podcast, and I was pumped to see that we have a really international audience listening to the first episode of the show, and that's really cool. So 60% of our listener base is from the United States. What's going on, my country? How y'all doing? Shout out to all the juggalos. Whoop whoop whoop. It's not a gang, it's a family. All right, guys, come on. We're over here on the podcast. I can't start making jokes about juggalos. All right, listen, if the juggalos are listening, I got no problem with you guys. I just like saying whoop whoop. I just think it's a cool way to greet each other. Violent J and the other guy Shaggy boy. I got no problem with you guys. I just like saying whoop whoop. Jeez. It's good to know that the podcast isn't much better than the live stream. I just have better Wi-Fi. 10%, so 60% of the listener base is in the United States, and 10% is in the United Kingdom. What's hello governor? What's going on, UK? How y'all doing? 10% of the listener base is in Germany. That's pretty cool. What's going on, Germany? How you guys? What's up? How are things? How's things at Bergheim? That's pretty much the only thing I know about Germany. Really is that there's that facial recognition video game where you have to try and get past the guard at Bergheim nightclub, and he like asks you questions and then you have to answer, and it's honestly it's very impressive with the facial recognition technology of this video game. If you're unfamiliar, I don't know the name of it. I can look it up. Bergheim nightclub game. I spelled that so wrong. Yeah, I don't know. It's a video game, and you got to try and get into the nightclub. And it's very impressive because it uses your webcam and it like measures how chill and suave you are. It's strange. Maybe I'll play it on stream. Let me know if you guys want me to try it on stream. 10% of the listener base is from France. What's going on, France? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I'm not even from the South. I don't know why I keep saying y'all. I had to send like an important text message today to a business guy I do business with, and I'm like, howdy partner. Like I don't know when I turned into Sandy Cheeks. But if you could not mess with Texas, that would be pretty cool. All right. A couple days ago, I was stuck on that SpongeBob meme where SpongeBob's like dancing and Squidward walks past and he's like, "That's the worst dance I've ever seen." And SpongeBob goes like, "Who put you on the planet?" And then I spent probably 2 days of my Death Wish Coffee Warp 9 insanity filming and editing all these videos going, "Who put you on the planet?" like all week. Anyways, the other 10% of listeners is from India. What's going on, India? That's really cool. So I was pumped to see how diverse the list of countries are. It's cool that we have such global appeal. Welcome to the cult. Everyone is welcome. If you are unfamiliar with kind of what I do here, if you just stumbled across this podcast because it says cult activity, I'm a YouTuber and musician and artist. My name is Gabe Smith. I have been doing pretty much all facets of media and art and stuff like that since I was a little kid. I've won multiple awards with my paintings, and I've toured all over the place with my music. I also have a YouTube channel called Light Designs. I just started a second channel called Light Designs Cult. Please go subscribe to the Light Designs Cult channel. I'm really trying to push that up and boost that up so I can migrate everything over to this new channel. You can get links to it right here on wherever you're listening to the podcast. It should be in the description or like the website button thing. But yeah, so my channel's called Light Designs, and the new channel's called Light Designs Cult. And the whole message of Light Designs, the whole creed, I guess, I don't know if creed, the pirate's code of Light Designs is doing your best every day to light up the darkness in any way you can through, small acts of kindness, or, reaching out to someone who you might not reach out to otherwise, and doing everything you can to light up the darkness in any way you can. And we're not going to get it right every day. I certainly don't get it right every day, but the whole Light Designs channel name is to be a reminder to help inspire you too, and so we're a big family over here. I know every YouTuber is like, my subscribers, we're a big family over, we're such a big family over here. Come to my potluck dinner with my subscribers. But but we actually are over here. And I would gladly have a potluck dinner with any of you guys. You are wonderful. I don't think I've ever been to a potluck dinner. So if we could get one going, and if someone could invite me, I honestly don't know. Does everything at a potluck dinner have to be cooked in a crock pot? Is that the thing? I did a live stream the other day, and we talked about smoking meat for a really long time. Man, the people who are into smoking meat, and I mean like barbecuing like with a wood smoker and cooking big slabs of meat, the people who are into that are like so into that. Like people here's a show. All right, here we go. I want to see one of those awful shows like Dance Moms, or the one where they pretend to street race, the City Outlaws or whatever. I want to see one about smoking meat, because people get so fired up about about smoking meat. I'm sorry, I just pictured you guys ever watch Orange County Choppers? My family watched a lot of that when it first came out. I think everybody watched a lot of that when it was on Discovery Channel. Just picturing the guys there, the guy with the mustache, Paul Sr. and Paul Jr. getting into some kind of fight about a dry rub on a piece of meat, and then throwing their chairs and throwing big slabs of meat everywhere. All right, so I don't know why you guys wanted the couple minutes of talking. I don't know why anybody would want to listen to that. Anyways, without further ado, I hope you guys are having a good week. Let me know in the comments of wherever you're watching this your thoughts about it. And please share this podcast around with your friends and family. Subscribe to the new channel and click over to Budget Vapors and use my promo code. There's links to everything in the description of wherever you're listening or watching this. I hope you guys are having a wonderful week. And without further ado, I hope you enjoy the mix. It was a lot of fun. This one hits super hard. So, yeah, I'll see you guys next week on Wednesday, unless I put myself into a wormhole of coffee again, where I open like a paradox into another dimension. I'm a walking paradox. All right, okay. Enjoy the music. I'll see you guys next week.
DnB.